In my senior year, I was the scholarship kid. I had a 4.8 GPA and had spent 2 years building a proprietary software for the national robotics competition. My best friend, Tyler, whose dad was the school's biggest donor, was failing out. The night before the finals, Tyler and his crew broke into the computer lab, stole my hardware, and then set a small fire to cover their tracks. They didn't just steal my work, they planted my lighter and a flask of my dad's whiskey in the lab. Because Tyler's family practically owned the town, the school didn't look for other suspects. I was expelled 2 weeks before graduation, my scholarships were revoked, and my parents told me I was a disgrace to the family name and kicked me out. I didn't argue. I took a bus to the coast and spent 4 years working as a freelance security coder for high-risk maritime firms. I lived in shipping containers, worked 16-hour shifts in humidity that would melt a laptop, and saved every single cent. I developed a breakthrough in school grid security and sold it for 7 figures. Last month, I returned to my hometown, not as a student, but as the senior auditor for the state education board. My old high school was facing a massive budget deficit and a restructuring that would likely lead to it being shut down. I walked into the administrative office for the first time in 5 years. The principal, Mr. Vance, the man who signed my expulsion papers without looking me in the eye, was there, looking desperate. Beside him was Tyler, who was now a community liaison for his father's failing construction firm. They didn't recognize me until I opened my laptop and showed them the digital footprint of the server fire from 5 years ago, data I had recovered and kept as insurance. Mr. Vance started stammering about youthful mistakes, and Tyler actually had the audacity to say, "Hey man, we were all just kids. We could really use that state grant for the new gym." The humor in this? I told them I was denying the grant for the athletic wing and instead redirecting the entire renovation budget to the local library and a new ethical leadership program. I also handed Mr. Vance a folder containing the evidence of the lab fire, letting him know it would be forwarded to the district attorney if Tyler didn't resign from his position immediately. Watching them realize that the failure they created was now the only thing standing between them and total ruin was worth every ramen-filled night on that shipping boat. I didn't give them a dime. Some bridges are better left burnt.